And now a wonderful surprise. Minister Gila Gamliel, Minister of Intelligence, is with us. One of the long-time supporters of sovereignty over all of Judea and Samaria. Yes, clap hands. And who came out first with a plan for the day after the Gaza war. Already on October 13, Minister Gila Gamliel came out with a policy paper, an alternative to a political directive for the civilian population in Gaza. We can't wait to hear about you. Thank you for coming and for everything you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends, for 30 years, we tried old and failed solutions for all problems. Now is the time that we must try new solutions. It is clear that much has to change, as any conceptions were proven wrong on the day of the pogrom on October 7th. We must control all of the territory in the land of Israel. And especially keep safe our eternal and indivisible capital, Jerusalem. Every time Israel retreated from territory, it became a base for terror and bloodshed. The fingerprints of Iran can be found on every conflict now underway in the Middle East, from Gaza to Lebanon to the Red Sea. The Iranian regime is the head of the global jihadi octopus. Its various tentacles have contributed to the killing and misery of tens of millions of people. They do not just want to see the end of the national homeland of the Jewish people in our ancestral and indigenous country. They seek to make everyone around Israel suffer. It is also clear that Iran wanted to prevent a peace agreement between Israel and Saudi Arabia, but in the end, they will not succeed. Today, we are witnessing an absurd situation whereby Israel is excused to genocide while trying to defend ourselves from the threat of genocide. If anyone should be charged at the ICJ with genocide, it is the Islamic Republic of Iran. Their leaders calls for that to Israel and to wipe Israel off the map on a daily basis. This is incitement to genocide. The true genocide that was carried out was the deliberate genocide by Iran's proxy Hamas on October 7th against the state of Israel, with the brutal murders, rapes, and beheadings of men, women, and children. Any fair-minded person must agree. Gaza has long been thought of as a problem without an answer. The greatest failure was the disengagement from Gaza. I was against the terrible solution and voted against it. The State of Israel has also tried many different solutions: enrichment, conflict management, and building high walls in the hope of keeping the monsters of Hamas out of Israel. These have all failed. One of the issues on which my office has been working diligently is how to proceed the day after Hamas has been defeated and annihilated. We will still have around 2 million people in Gaza, many of whom voted for Hamas and celebrated the massacre of innocent men, women, and children. Gaza is breeding ground for extremism. It is a small area, by no means the most populated on earth, but one where for too long its rulers have prioritized war against the Jews over a better life for the people. It is a place devoid of hope, stolen by the genocidal terrorists of Hamas, Islamic Jihad, and other terrorist groups. An article in a British Guardian laid out the desperation of many Gazans to leave the Strip. Many Gazans were interviewed who said that they have to pay up to $10,000 brokers as bribes to leave the Strip. These people are desperate, and the international community, which claims to care about the Palestinians, sit by idly and watch. This is an opportunity for those who say they support the Palestinian people to show these are not just empty words. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, the global UN body that deals with refugees, is mandated by its statute and the UN General Assembly resolutions to undertake resettlement as one of its three durable solutions. Unfortunately, however, for the last 75 years, the United Nations Relief and Works Agency, a refugee body that privileges Palestinians over every other refugee population, has done zero to help the Palestinian people, even though it has an annual budget of well over $1 billion. Instead of funneling money to rebuild Gaza or to the failed UNRWA, the international community can assist in the cost of a humanitarian voluntary resettlement, helping the people of Gaza build new lives in their new host countries. I will make it simple by stating it in three simple words. Open the door. I say to the international community, no one is pushing or forcing anybody out, but surely you can't be indifferent to their suffering. Just open the door and let those that wish it to join the hundreds of thousands of Gazans who have already left voluntarily in the last few years. It can be a win for those civilians of Gaza who seek a better life. It is an obligation of leadership to propose solutions and not just circle back to the same tired ideas and cliches. As I look out, I see many friends and good people who have been battling for these ideas for many years and have been ignored for too long. This is the time. This is our time to speak. Today, our words will be heeded, so we must say them from every platform and stage. And I will continue to push them in the Security Cabinet. That is my role. Thank you very much.